I'm just going to share this to Telegram. Reconnecting. I bet no one's here. Hi everyone. If you're catching this or watching this later, this is JCK. I know a lot of you have gone down to Melbourne to see Kelly Jones and Campbell Purvis. Hello, Harry. Harry Tifilidis. Hey, Harms. How you going? I'm going to see Harms. I'm going to see Linda Rose. How are you? You going to come? Harms and Kathleen are going to come over to my house. I've got Hemi here. This is awesome. I love you people so much. How are you? You're all just going to have to come down to the apartment where I am in St Kilda, because I'm not going to make it to the walk. I'm sorry, guys. If you're down there in Melbourne for the Tartaria Australia meeting, well, it's not a meeting, it's just an informal gathering. And they're not even gathering together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was fantastic. The live yesterday was just absolutely brilliant. Everyone was incredible. It was so good to meet the audience, and it was amazing. It was electric. People just were crowding around. I mean, from when I arrived at the theatre, I got out of my friend's car and everyone was like swarming me, but it was fantastic. I got to meet the most beautiful people in the world. So much love here in Melbourne. So much love. Everybody was, yeah, you got to see it? Sorry, I'm just having a look at the chat. Gaia girl, were you there? Did you get to come up to me? Jessica, I reckon you guys will tour Australia. Yeah, we will tour Australia. The plan is, I was talking to Kelly last night, and she was like, are you ready to tour with Tartaria Australia, JC? And I said, I'm not sure. She goes, you're going to come. We're going to be doing this for the next 12 months. So we will be. I've lost my voice, and I woke up, my back was sore because I was in high heels, like standing for 10 hours in high heels on the stage, and losing my voice a bit. And it's raining today in Melbourne, so I thought I couldn't physically get out of bed to go down to the little meetup to go look at the Tartarian structures in Melbourne. So let's have a look who we got. Sorry, I lost the chat. How are you, Laurie? How you going? Sister Leanne, I'm going to meet you one day. I'm going to hug you. I know I am. Yes, we will definitely. I think the next one we're going to do is Sydney. We don't know when. I don't know how. I don't know what month. And I'm not promising anything. Kelly said she reckons every 3 months or something. Just because we've got other jobs to do and things like that. Possibly September, I'm not sure. We'll have a look. Hello from Perth. Hello, Bear Hugs. Yes, it was really electric. It was fantastic. Kelly and Campbell were just, the three of us on stage together. The chemistry was so amazing because we didn't have anything. We had a basic run sheet of the topic we wanted to discuss in each section, and Kelly's so amazing. She just organized it like a brilliant director. Like, she was like, right, we've got to do this, stick to, because we didn't have, a stage manager or anything like that. Kelly was just like, right, we're going to do this. Campbell had organised all the music and the videos and the montage of videos and the wealth of knowledge. I mean, for the first half, I was listening, I was on stage with them, and yes, I was contributing, but like the detail of the research that they went into was just brilliant. But the combination of the three of us was brilliant because Kelly out there, she's really so enthusiastic, and she was really leading the whole thing. Campbell was in the middle, and he had so much research and beautiful. He just went into the depth and the details of a lot of the things and the wealth of knowledge he has. And then I brought the esoteric sort of psychic stuff, and the sometimes we did the dowsing on stage, and sometimes I talked a lot about how people were feeling. At the beginning, we did a thing where we made sure everyone grounded themselves first, centered themselves, and put protection around themselves, and then we surrounded the whole theatre with angelic forces. We felt very protected. We didn't feel that kind of draining energy that you often get when you're on stage, or people wanting, and you know, people were like really afterwards. I mean, people just were swarming me, and we did go out. We didn't go out necessarily to a pub, but we went out front of house and met with all the audience, and everyone was just, you know, one after the other. And I got some gifts from people. It was just beautiful. I got to hug a lot of people. There was a lot of tears. A lot of people were very grateful. I could only speak for myself. I don't know about Kelly and Campbell, but I'll just talk from my perspective. I met a lot of people who were very grateful for what I've done for them, and you know, a lot of tears, a lot of stories of people telling me that I've saved their life, and it was very humbling. And you know, I didn't. I can genuinely say I just didn't realize the impact of what I was doing. All I know is that I just did what I felt called to do in all of the videos that I did. Hey, Steve-O! I got to invite you over because I've got a few people coming over from yesterday. A lot of my, you know, I call them my admins, but to be honest with you, these are like soul family. I swear to you, the people that, most of the volunteers, Michael, Steve-O, Henny, oh my God, Kathleen, you know, Peter, Gigi, these people are like my family, my whole family. Kelly and Campbell, when they came to my apartment here where I'm staying, and the other night, and we were just before the event, and we were organising, doing the last sort of discussions around things, and I just looked at them and I was like, I've known these people for thousands of years. We just feel so much love for each other, and the energy is all about love. And it's such a groundbreaking thing. This pulls us away from Intel. It's as Kelly was saying on stage, Tartaria grounds you in reality and makes you expand your consciousness. It's an expansive subject. We can talk about the nature of our reality. We can go from here and expand into a higher frequency. Intel pulls you down into a world that it's not tangible. It's all conjecture. It's pulling you into the lower timeline. Tartaria pulls you up into the higher timeline. It's a completely different concept and energy, and people were left feeling uplifted. They felt hope. It's not just about structures. It's not just about architecture. It's about that there is this other reality, this other existence, this other frequency that's higher than this, that because time doesn't exist, there is this notion of everything is happening simultaneously. Okay, so Tartaria is not in our past, it's in the here and now, but it's just in a higher frequency. That's basically where we were coming from, and especially when we were discussing timelines. It was so beautiful. It was just so wonderful, and the people were so, it was brilliant. And you know, in between, like, we had songs where we came back on the stage, you know, halfway after lunch. We got everyone up and dancing, and everyone loved it. The audience was brilliant, and all the people that helped on the day, I'm so grateful. The Alex Theatre in St Kilda, what a venue, honestly, beautiful venue. And the manager of the venue, Alan, was just so wonderful. They looked after us. They understood what we were about. They understood. He said, you know, it's so beautiful to have a very awake crowd in our theatre. They were amazing. The place, he was just brilliant. Afterwards, I had to get, like, we were like, oh yeah, we'll go to, everyone wanted to meet at a pub. And I was exhausted, but I wanted to meet with people. So I said, oh, I'll just come back to my apartment. I had a hot shower. Kelly went back and had a hot shower, and then we called an Uber with Kelly's partner, and we went down to the bowling club just here. And, you know, there's like a bar and everything. And there was a lot of beautiful casual crowd. Campbell was there. And we just met with various people. I got some more hugs from audience members. I met a beautiful lady named Beck. I hope she's watching. How are you, Beck? You're so beautiful. I met so many beautiful people, like people just coming up and hugging and crying and thanking me for helping them. And I got a lot of amazing comments. It was my friend Gigi was saying, JC, it was like fucking Elvis. She said, I'm not kidding. And she didn't mean it like in a, she said it to me this morning. She said, you have an energy about you that people are drawn to. She said, it's not YouTube. It's not just because you got a lot of viewers. She said, there's something about you that people are drawn to. And I didn't, because I've been stuck behind a computer and doing my own thing, I don't think I've ever realized what people were talking about. I think what it is it's I allow myself to be open in terms of like truth, and so it's things are easy to come through, like light from our consciousness is able to come through, and people recognize that light. And what you find is that there's a lot of people who are maybe they're seeing that light and they're drawn to it. And yeah, I just feel that. But she said to me, she said, honestly, she said, there's something that's pulling people in. So, I mean, I just felt it. There's just so many people coming. And yeah, it was amazing. I do want to show you some of the beautiful gifts. I got to meet so many amazing audience members. They are the most beautiful people, and I recognized every single one that came up to me and hugged me. I recognized every single one's name, every single one. I'm not kidding. I'm getting tingles because these are the people that I've been talking to. These are the people I've been talking to for 2 years. You do not understand. I made my channel for the people in Melbourne. I made my Facebook group for the people in Melbourne. When I heard what was happening to the people in Melbourne, that's why I did the remote view underground. Because I wanted to see what was happening. What is it? Why are they being locked down? What's going on? And I just wanted to help them. I wanted to let them know that everything was okay, that we have hope. And to meet these beautiful people in real life is just, you have no idea. You have no idea. To be able to continue to help people so that they do not lose their lives. Honestly, I had about 3 or 4 people yesterday telling me they were on the brink of suicide, and that when they saw my videos, that when they first saw me, they had hope and they didn't give up. And I had a young man that came up to me, I think his name was Jackson, and I said, are you glad you didn't go ahead with that? He said, I'm so glad. He said he's so glad that he watched my videos because I gave him hope to hold on. And, you know, and then when I see these fucking cunts out there, these jerks with these YouTube channels talking shit about me and saying I'm not genuine and saying that I'm in there just for the views or I'm full of ego, these fucking cunts, that fucking bitch who reads tarot cards, you know who I'm talking about, that fucking bitch who reads tarot cards that is full of shit, talking about me like I'm full of ego. Fuck you, you dumb bitch, okay? I would love to see you go out there and meet your audience. I would love to see what you do for your fucking audience, you fucking piece of shit liar. That's what I want to say to you, okay? You are the biggest liar on the face of this. You're the biggest, fakest bitch on the face of this earth. And you are a fucking dark little soul, okay? And you got everyone fooled with your little witchcraft, okay? I know who you are and I see you, okay? I'm telling you now, you people, you have no idea who the real people people are and who are not. And I will tell you right now, Kelly and Campbell, they're as real as you can get. Okay, these are the real people. And for those of you who just follow people blindly because they're the next big thing or the next big name or they've got some fancy story, use your heart for once in your lives. Use your heart and read people, not because it's intel, not because they've got an interesting story. Don't fall for the story. Understand who people are on the real levels, okay? Understand who people really are, the truth. Don't fucking fall for this shit. Okay, it's time for you to see the truth. Open your mind and expand your mind, but don't fall for every fucking story that you hear. Okay? When you start fostering truth and you start being able to discern what is true and what is not, you will understand and be able to tell that the stories you're being told in the outside world are trying to pull you into despair, into the lower timeline. And that is what makes you vulnerable to things like suicidal thoughts. Those are the things that make you feel as though there is no hope in this world, okay? And unfortunately, there are a lot of channels out there that will make you believe that you need their intel, because that's going to prevent you from falling victim to food shortages and the next big virus and all of that stuff, okay? They feel that they're going to inform you about the next big cataclysmic event. I am telling you that is not happening in our world, all right? That is not happening. You want to go for that timeline? Keep watching that shit, okay? Keep watching that shit. And I am telling you, you want to take control of your life, then you've got to start having discernment with your own heart. You don't need to watch anyone, okay? But if you need a reminder every now and then come and check in on my channel and check in with the people who are actually genuine, all right? But you're going to get those people that just want to get you for the views, or just want to pull you into the darker intel. They're very sneaky in the way that they do that, okay? So I'm just going to tell you that. I'm going to put it there, and I'm telling you, you connect, yes, you connect with yourself, okay? I want to show you some of the gifts I got. Carrie Ann, she's always, I love her. She's from the beginning. She's been following me, this beautiful lady. She gave me this beautiful crystal. She gave us all, Kelly and Campbell and I received this beautiful gift. She gave me a little crystal. She gave me this beautiful tree pendant with a crystal inside. She bought me a little Merkaba for Orgonite Merkaba for my daughter. And I had another beautiful gift from Anthea. Anthea. She got me this gorgeous gift. I just felt the love, not only in the card that she wrote me, but the things that she put together. And I was saying to my friends, you know, who does that? Who buys gifts for people they don't know? And just, they're genuine, heartfelt gifts, you know. They're so beautiful. This is from Anthea. She got these from Mornington Peninsula. These gifts, she also got me some rosehip oil, but this beautiful cup, I opened it and I just felt the love. This is a handmade cup for my coffee talk, and it's made from the clay from the Mornington Peninsula area in Victoria. It's so beautiful. It's handmade in my favorite color, one of my favorite colors, and I just love it. Oh, there's the rosehip oil. And so thank you, Anthea. There were so many beautiful people. I also met this wonderful guy. He made the tensor tools, and he was showing me his beautiful work. He made us this tensor pyramids. There was an orgonite, but this is for Kelly and Campbell. But I've been Campbell gave it to me to carry. There's supposed to be an orgonite underneath this. And when I first lifted it, I felt the impact on my heart. It was just full on. It was so beautiful. That was Steve. I think oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm sure I'll have Steve on the show. Beautiful Peter, who's probably coming any minute. Peter Bonacordo, he lives in Sydney, and he flew down to Melbourne to see the show, and he helped out. He printed all of these wonderful stickers. We got to He made these stickers. He made these amazing stickers. He's got a printing business, and you know, you guys, you know, I'd love to. Maybe we'll save them for the next show. But if you guys want any, we raise money for the shows so that we can get Campbell a new computer. We want to get Campbell a new computer because some of the things were loading too slow. We nearly didn't have our clips that we needed to play. And Peter bought me, he's so generous. Peter is one of the viewers who donated lots of gift cards, groceries to the audience when we were during lockdown. I just want to show you what Peter, he's always giving me gifts and stuff. He got that for my daughter. He always like picks up, he has a lot of, he's been on my show with a lot of the lives. I think one of the last ones was when I did an impromptu live. He'll pick up feathers and things, and he's really in touch with nature. And then Peter got me this box. He's coming over now. I'm going to hang out with a whole bunch of them today. So Peter, he made this little box. I don't know if he made it, but he he put this together, this beautiful box. Now watch this. Look what's inside. Whoops. Inside, he printed some dowsing charts, various dowsing charts inside the box, and then he's got he gave me some pendulums, some beautiful pendulums to try. So that would be a great little kit if we could organise. So these are the metal pendulums, but I'm going to try them out and test them out. Peter has a real connection to the fairy realm, and him and his wife are just amazing. They're such beautiful, gentle souls. We also had Linda Rose, my beautiful Linda Rose. Her real name's Kathleen. These people are family, I'm telling you. She brought her whole family to help out. Her 2 kids, Maddie and Lachlan, and her beautiful, beautiful husband. I love him so much, Milan. These people they kept everything running. Steve-O, who's there, they kept everything running on the day. I would not be here without these people, and they're so fiercely loyal and protective of me. And I'm telling you, hello, Hemi. How are you? Hemi's in the other room and she's in the chat. They're so fiercely loyal. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for these beautiful people. They are protecting me. They are always on guard. They are, like, literally, Steve-O comes in with this security outfit. Oh, Michael, I love you, Michael Young. Oh my God, do you understand how much I love these people? You have no idea how much I love these people. I love them so much. Oh my God, I'm dribbling. I've got snot coming out of my nose. Michael, I love you so much, Michael. I just want to take these people and just keep them with me. They're so protective of me. They're just, they were worried that people were going to swarm me and swamp me, so they were standing. They were standing guard. And then when I had enough the other night, last night, I was so tired. I was losing my voice. I could feel I was losing my voice, and it was getting cold. And Kathleen and Milan are like, "Come on, we're taking you home. We're taking you home." And they surround me, and they're just like ushering me out of the bowling club. And with Steve-O and Peter, we all went, and they're just amazing, beautiful people. I love them so much. And yes, Hemi, you and Steve-O were on guard. So good. Such beautiful, beautiful souls. I will never be able to repay. We must have had lifetimes before where I owed you something. I don't know. But you guys, or maybe you owed me something. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I'll never be able to repay how grateful I am, because when they help me, they help thousands of people And I think they recognize that they don't ask for anything in return. You know, this is, when I say they don't ask for anything in return, I mean they do it out of duty to the world. Does that make sense? They do it because they know there's a bigger picture here, because they know it's not about me, it's about there's a job we came here to do, right? There's a job we came here to do, and I just happen to be the loudmouth that's at the front, and they're all doing the job. You know, that's how I see it. You know, but it's just such a beautiful. I'm so glad that the first time we had a live event was in Melbourne, because that's where it started. That's the whole point. Um, Also bumped into Saul last night. I don't know if you guys remember Saul. Saul was, before I had a YouTube channel, which just happened like a week later. I met Saul through I think Charlie Freak had a Facebook chat or a group, and there was a lot of us that all met. I met a few people yesterday who said, I've been following you since the Charlie Freak chat, because I used to post things in Charlie Freak's thing, and there was a couple that went viral, a couple of my posts that went viral all over the world, and then that was my first taste of everyone wanted to hear what I had to say. And so I mean, I had people from all over the world writing to me saying, can I add you on Facebook because you've changed my life, just with like a little post I did. And then Charlie Freak said to me, I think you should do a video. Like, I think you should start doing videos. And then I did. And Saul was one of the people that I met. And then me and him got talking, and Saul was talking about common law, and he was talking about sovereignty, and he was talking about the underground tunnels. And he said, listen, I've mapped out, there's these explosions happening all over Australia because it's like a tunnel system. And I said, oh, I should check that out. Maybe I should do a remote view on that. And he goes, yeah, do it. I said, I want to know what's going on under Melbourne. And I did. And then I recorded myself, or I typed it. I said, oh, you got to see what I saw. And he goes, put it in a video. He says, we'll make a Facebook group. Well, we already had the idea to make a Facebook group, and he wanted to make one too. So we said, let's do it together. And then we created this Facebook group called Quantum Truths, The Great Awakening and Beyond. Now, I got that name from JFK Jr. came to me. Listen, I didn't even follow Q at all. I didn't even know much about this stuff. But I saw JFK Jr. I was like, what the hell is going on here? And he told me, he said, you've got to call it. Now, I don't know if it wasn't obviously the real JFK Jr. It was a fractal, it was something. But I got a message to make the group, and the Facebook group, and to start, and that everything would be okay and I would be looked after. That was the message from high up, okay? And then they said, we will let you know that you're on track when you'll see it through the numbers. You'll see it in the numbers, you are on track. And that's how it started. And then I told Saul, and he's like, do a video. And I was like, I want to show my face. And he's like, just show your face and do a video. So anyway, Saul was my, we'd made the group together, and then that group got taken down after about 4 weeks or so. I can't remember. We got banned on Facebook. And then we thought that was the end of it. And then I saw too many people. We'd had 17,000 followers. And there was too many people who had made connections with each other. And I said, I've got to start it again. So I just started my own thing. And I ended up calling it Quantum Truths JCK. And then that's how that started. But it started with a Facebook group. Within a few days, I recorded some videos. And then I put them on YouTube just so it was easier for people to watch. We had about 300 people in the group. And the next thing you know, it just blew up. And that's how it started. And so yeah, I saw Saul last night, and because he lives here now in Victoria, and it was great. And now I'm going to see, hopefully I'm going to see Harms, and hopefully I'm going to see Kathleen, and hopefully I'm going to see Mari, and I'm going to see Pavla, and I'm going to see Peter, hopefully. And hopefully Saul's going to come as well, and I've got Hemi there, and I've got Gigi here, so we're going to have a little party because I couldn't make it to the city. So Yeah, there's no way I could have made it, but I really hope that if you are watching now and you're there in Melbourne, in the city, and you're there and you're with Kelly and Campbell, I really hope you make beautiful community connections. I really truly hope that you make really beautiful community connections. That's what it's all about, right? So when I first started my Facebook group, Saul and I had said, this is about communities. This is about people teaching each other. And we've got to branch out and make our own thing because the system's not working, right? We've got to make our own thing. And I said to people, I encourage people, I said, if you find other people in your region, start making Quantum Truths little groups. And I think there was Shalini came and she made Quantum Truths Melbourne. I think their Facebook group got taken down, so they're now on Telegram only. So there's a Quantum Truths Melbourne group, and I met about 8 or 9 people from Quantum Truths Melbourne group yesterday. They all came up and hugged me. They were just so beautiful. And then I think there was some in Canada and there was some in the US, and it was fantastic. It was amazing. So yes, we also separated the audience. We got them to tell us whether they're from North Melbourne, South Melbourne, East or West, or from out of town. We gave them different coloured dots, and that if you saw someone from your area, to network and get to know people from your area. And then I think Kelly was saying we're going to do like a mailing list, and so start making communities and helping each other out, to be inspired, to continue and to grow. I hope you guys get to do that, and we get to do that all over Australia. One of the first people, when I first started this, I didn't know what I was doing. I just was like following this instinct. It was like a pull to do it. And I have to say, Mark Atwood was the first one who said to me, "You're doing God's work." And I didn't know what that meant initially. I was like, "Really?" And he's like, "God's speaking through you." And, that's how I see it now. I see that this is God's work. And what does that mean? It doesn't mean I'm Jesus. It doesn't mean any of that. It's any of us who align with light and who align with their truth and their calling, and anyone who allows that aperture of light to open up through them without filtering or without restriction of they can't do it. The people who listen to that inner voice, the people who listen to this is for the people, those people are doing God's work. Those people who don't do things out of obligation, or don't do things for praise, or do things for money. They're driven by money and money-making things, and these people are the ones who are doing God's work, because it's for the collective. It's for the rising up, the pushing up, the inspiration to get people to lift up. I used to say, I'm just trying to get you guys over the line. I'm trying to get you guys over the line. Well, it's an upward trajectory, okay? It's a spiraling up. And hey, Kerry Ann, how are you, my darling? Yes, I am still in Melbourne. I showed everyone the gifts that you gave me. And thank you, Sherry. It's all about this, yeah? It's all about rising up. And it's every single one of us has an impact on each other, We're all helping each other out. We're all just walking each other home. And this is God's work. And I don't really care anymore about what people think of me. But sometimes when people say, like if I joke around, I've got a comedic background, I've got a theatre degree, and most of the stuff I did in theatre was comedy. And I have a quirky sense of humour. So when I muck around and I act, a bit out there, or act a bit sexual, or I wear red lipstick and I make a joke out of it, that's not ego. I don't understand what to explain to you. If you don't understand what ego is, and you use it to mean any woman who dares to show a little bit of cleavage or dares to look after the way she looks and presents herself in a lovely in an attractive way, if you think that's ego, you're fucking mistaken. Okay? Because that is not ego. That's not ego. Okay? Plain and simple. And if you know me as a real person and you know who I really am, I mean, Bear himself was saying, because you've got no ego. There's no ego there. If you understand what it means, then you would stop saying that. Because I get some comments every now and then, and I don't, how do I put this? It doesn't stress me out, but as a message to communicate to you all, I want to point it out. So it doesn't make me lose sleep at night, but I need to address this. Okay? When you get comments from people, when you're trying to help thousands of people all over the world, and if I was a man and I looked like shit, like I just got up out of bed and no one says a thing, and yet as a woman, I get up, I do a live, and I'm not thinking, and I've just got, and it's obvious I'm trying to cover myself up, but I'm wake up in the morning and some cleavage is showing. Get over yourself. This isn't about I'm trying to seduce your husband who happens to be watching the YouTube channel, or, do you know, like, it's not for attention. I don't need the attention. And anyone who knows me and saw me yesterday, I'm like, I want to hide. I want to hide. There's the hundreds of people coming towards me. I want to hide. I'm not looking for attention, okay? But I have a sense of duty. I have a sense of I need to talk to these people. They want to meet me. So I go out there and I do it. I don't need the attention. But I was raised by a mother who looked very beautiful and always presented herself well. And so I was raised to do that for myself. So if I happen to wear makeup and I happen to care about the way I look and I do my hair and I make myself look immaculate, that's not ego. That's not wanting attention. Okay? So all of you little fuckers out there that go on about my cleavage because you're jealous or whatever the fuck is going on with your brain, get over yourself. Okay? Have a look at yourself and try and figure out why you might have a little bit of insecurities around women who happen to have a little bit of ample flesh up the top. Okay, what's the deal? Unless I'm wearing a turtleneck, you're going to see my fucking cleavage, okay? That just happens when you've got a bit of fat on the top, okay? You know what I'm saying? I just had to say that. Anyway, so, I love this. Your talk with Kyle Cease changed my life. I'm a forever fan now. And here I am, like, that was a beautiful conversation with Kyle Cease, and here I am going on about cleavage. Sorry about that. I know it's not important in the grand scheme of things. Yes, Kyle is beautiful, and he's contacted me, and he really wants to do another show with me for his Absolutely Everything Pass, and yeah, so we will do that. I did tell him I did tell him that I was a bit busy at the moment, but that, yeah, we will do a show. Who else? Is anyone else chatting? Let's see if I've got any lovely... It's a beautiful cleavage, honey. Be proud. I love it. I was so happy to meet all these beautiful people that I've been wanting to see. I can't possibly tell you all their names, but I just want to say that to all the people that turned out on that event yesterday, you know, I wish I could do another event just to meet all the people. There are some people down in Melbourne today that are meeting up for the walk, and I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I had to, this is the thing with boundaries and obligation, is like, if you're feeling you're not going to be able to give properly to the people, I'm not going to go and do the walk if I know I'm going to be really sick afterwards, and I don't want to catch a flight with a sore throat, and then the air in the plane will make it even worse. I'm no use to everyone if I don't put the oxygen mask on myself. So that's why I didn't go and do the walk. And I had a feeling that would happen, especially with high heels, standing for 10 hours on stage, and really, you know, we were up late and and all of that stuff, it's going to happen. So yeah. Sorry, I had a bit of snot coming out. Thank you. Guinness tits was funny. It was funny. It was a funny thing. Hey, hello, beautiful Antonia, Quantum Mermaid. You had to change your name. That's okay, darling. I love you so much, Antonia. My weekend would have been complete if you were here. Honestly, the people I've met, I was saying this last night, it was like, I'm not saying this just as a superfluous thing. It's literally like I've known these people for thousands of years, and we agreed to meet. We agreed to meet like a soul family. They're like all on the spaceship, right? And they're all coming. They're all like, listen, you play the role of this person, and then I'm going to come at this point and I'm going to help you, and then we will meet. That's what it feels like. It literally feels like we agreed to meet at this time, and all of us just sort of know each other. That's the feeling I'm getting. There's so many, and every single one of these people were audience members. It wasn't like they're these fancy, they got this big channel, and I only associate with people who've got YouTube channels. We're all the same. We're all the same. It was so beautiful. It's just everyone, and it's going to be like this all over Australia. It's going to be like this all over the world. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet my beautiful tribe overseas. Like, I can't wait to meet these people. I can feel it, there's just so many people that I want to meet. I would love to, it's like we're scattered all over the world, It's just wonderful. It's beautiful. Let's see what else we've got here. I don't know what time is, but I'm going to have some guests very soon. I don't know where Peter is. He's probably on his way. Peter Bonacordo is probably on his way. Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm just going through the chat. Hey, Penny, how you going? Yes, I wish you could have come too. We'll probably do Adelaide. I know you were busy, and I know one of your friends came down, but we'll see you soon anyway. Yeah, I'm sure we'll do one in Perth, Cassandra, because that's Campbell's hometown, so I'm sure we will. Let's see. Carrie Ann, tell the people in the chat how you felt about the event. I'd love to hear if you were there. If you were there in at the Tartaria Australia live event yesterday at the Alex Theatre. If you were there, tell us what your experience was like, how it felt in the crowd. I mean, all I felt was love. Usually when I'm on stage, I can feel even a little bit of negativity. I can feel it from the crowd. I didn't feel any. And if there was, well, we were shielded because I made sure that we were protected. I could feel it, and I consciously put protection up, and I was told in my sleep that there was going to be angels surrounding the perimeter so that we were protected. And all we felt, Campbell and Kelly and I, was just flow. We just flowed. Everything went off without a hitch, really. It just flowed, and it was brilliant. It was so, you would think that we planned what we were saying, but we didn't. There was no plan. So we had no nervousness. We were not nervous in any way at all. There was no nervousness. Usually before a stage production, especially if I have to remember lines, I get really nervous, but nothing. No butterflies in the stomach, no anxiety. Anticipation, yes, but nothing negative at all. It was beautiful. And we just flowed, and it was wonderful. So Janine Whiteley says, myself and my hubby were there. It was amazing. Atmosphere is hard to describe. Yeah, somebody said that they felt, I think it was Steve, I was saying, he walked in and he felt tingles all over him. It was like, it was light. It was like we were bringing light into Melbourne, Yesterday felt like an overwhelming homecoming. Wow. Kerry Ann says, a real homecoming to me. Great people, great show. Nothing could get in there. Yes, we did have a little, I felt I felt one lady, there was one infiltrator, but I won't say anything. I recognised, you know, there was she came from somewhere. She was, yeah, anyway, whatever. I won't say anymore. Yeah, protection, you shut it down, yes. Steve, sounds like a real authentic, yeah, it was a real authentic meetup. The energy was so high, so much love, yes. Peter is outside, let him in, please. Okay, Hemi, where are you? Hang on. I have to let poor Peter in. Here, I'll give you the key. Can you let Peter in? He's downstairs. All right, we're going to... This is Peter. Here you go, darling. Darling. That's to get back in. Okay, good. So Hemi's dear friend. Honestly, this I'm telling you, all the people are like family. When I saw Peter, I mean, you know, he lives in Sydney, and all this time he's been wanting to meet up with me. He comes and meets me in Melbourne. It's just beautiful. Let's see what else everyone says. Mary Jane, yes, we will come to Brisbane. I don't know when, okay? I have no idea. But I think the next one will be Sydney. And we'll make it bigger. We'll make it really big, yeah? Yes. Hey, Damani, honey. You had your third beautiful baby girl on my birthday. Yeah, another Gemini. 18th of June. Her name is Magnolia. What a beautiful name and a beautiful flower. You're such a beautiful inspiration. I hope she's as magical as you. Listen, your little girl's going to be a big chatterbox because us Geminis, we are so talkative. Let's have a look. No, Carol, we did not bring food. You can't bring food into a venue like the Alex Theatre. We didn't do that. That was because our venue got changed. And thank God for Jenny, who complained about us, a lady named Jenny. If you're watching, Jenny, but thank you as well. We got reported, but the Alex Theatre were supportive of us, and they were like, there was nothing. We didn't break any rules. We didn't breach anything. We had it, public liability insurance. We had everything. Everything was like, we did everything by the book. There was not one thing we did that was, you know, it was all, we did everything correctly. So, yes, Adrian, did you listen? Are you watching? Do you even JCK, Adrian? Yes, we are doing a Sydney one. I've said it about 10 times now. This is how I know people don't listen. Listen. I said it 10 times now. We're doing a Sydney one. We're doing Australia. We're doing it all. Promise you. Jenny, do you remember that? We kept going on about a lady named Jenny who reported us. Okay, they're coming in. Let's have a look. No joke, Chatty Kathy. Hello. You already strip searched him. Okay, hang on.
He's clean. I'm clean.
I'm doing a live. Come on.
Okay.
Come and say, Henry doesn't want to come on screen, but that's okay. Come on, Peter.
Hey, g'day all. Hope you had a great time yesterday. We had awesome fun.
Yeah, it was good. How was the vibe?
Oh, look, everybody was just so happy, excited. They wanted more. What can I say? It was just exhilarating.
Am I like on camera?
You are. You are. It's my first time meeting her, and she's awesome. Absolutely awesome. And Campbell and Kelly, they were just amazing all
They're
day.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So then they.
It was a long day, but you know, we got through it all.
Carrie Ann said, "Hello, handsome."
Nah.
Am I shorter than you think? No.
I'm short too, so it's all right.
My friend, she met me at the airport. She was like, "Oh my God!" She goes, "You're not as short and as fat as you say you are." I was like, "That's so funny." Emmy, what's going on? Kathleen's like, "Peter, do you want to come on?" Hello. All right, can you do Shu Ling for us?
Come on, Shirley.
She doesn't want to show us.
Say?
Just say, do Shu Ling.
Something to say. I say no more.
I don't know if you heard that. Shu Ling, can you do my housework for me, please?
Shooting cleaning services already done. I clean your kitchen for you. Do you want me to do something else?
Oh, I love it. Kathleen, are you coming?
Yeah, she
She's
said
on
she's
her way.
going to crash the party.
She said, "Magic, don't be a QUNT." Send Steve the link to Quantum Truths Melbourne. Oh, okay, all right. Peter came from Sydney to Melbourne for it. Yes, that's right. You tight ass, Jason. See,
I can do his
just
work for him.
you can come from Brisbane to, Cheryl's laughing their heads off. There's a bit of a delay, but all the laughter. Oh man, that's so funny. How are you? Everyone's saying hello from Spokane, Washington State. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any other little chats. Hey Peter, nice to meet you. Respect. Steve-O, you talk like a 90s rap star. Steve-O was trying to get in everyone's pants last night. How many phone numbers, Steve-O? 3? At the walk no police turned up at the walk. Yeah, there was no walk. And anyway, it was a casual gathering of various crowds that we had no control over. We didn't organise that. Let's have a look. South Florida, Peter got to hug you. So glad. So glad that Peter got to hug you. I thought you hugged Peter. All right, cool. Jason wrote, bite me. Jason! Oh, you know what I said to Hemi this morning? I said, when I see Jason for the first time, I'm going to punch him in the face. Oh, it's so funny. Let's have a look. How did it work out for him? Well, Amy, Steve-O got 3 phone numbers, but one of them I'm just, Anyway, yes, Kelly couldn't swear because her daughter was in the audience, and and then I was the one that we had a bet going that, no one's allowed to swear, and of course JC broke the first rule. I was the first one, and then Campbell was, and Kelly's like, stop swearing. So yeah, it was great. Let's have a look. I'm just reading so we're going to have a few visitors. I think Kathleen's coming. Kathleen Concept. I just call her Kathleen. And who else? Hello. So the chat's moving too slow. Hang on. We wanted to keep a sense of humour through this challenging phase. Listen, life is challenging. I don't see any more challenges than normal life. Some people are just ridiculous with their toxic comments. Yes, absolutely. Honestly, it's what I noticed yesterday when I met the people from Melbourne, because when I came in from Sydney into the airport in Melbourne, I landed and I could feel the oppression. I could feel everyone was pussy whipped. And I was like, wow, they really did a number on these people, right? But honestly, I met people yesterday, they were like, it was not a big deal. Like they felt the lockdowns were not a big deal. And then other people had it really hard. So I think it has to be depending on how you take your circumstance, how much you're watching the intel, the mainstream news and things like that. I think that depending on how it's impacted you, and also there's a lot of soul contracts that have decided that during this time they were going to experience really high challenging times, and your soul, decided to create that experience to receive the challenges that you needed to experience. I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to be careful. I'm probably going to have to... thank you, Deborah. Did I meet you yesterday? Deborah Clark. I met so many people. There were so many beautiful people. And I took the time to... I took the time with each person to listen to their stories and to give them a hug and to really, and I know it probably looked like from the outside, hey, Hemi, she was going, people were just swarming you, and, I was really protective. Literally, I got out of the car, I think my friend dropped me off at the front, and I got out of the car, it was about 7:30, we got there a bit early, outside the venue. There were people there, and they was like, JC, I was like, what the fuck? So I want to say hi to Linda, Lebanese Linda. How are you? Lisa, her friend. Chrissy from Adelaide. Who else did I meet? There was someone else also. There was another beautiful lady I met. Was it Tonya? I think it was Tonya. They were some of the people early on. Like I met and I took photos with them and everything when we got in really early, and because they turned up early, they did allow them in the venue early. But everyone else, there was a line down the street to come in. So we got whatever the full capacity was of that venue, 450, 452. I think whatever the capacity was, we capped it at that. We did not allow any spillover. We have to follow the rules. So that's what we did. If we could have fit more than that in the venue, we would have sold out, but we stopped the ticket sales on all of that. So it was great. It was really good. But yeah, there was a lot of people afterwards. We spent the time with them, and Alan, the manager of the theatre, allowed us to say hello to everyone that wanted to say hello to us. So it was great. Tiffany, my son thinks that you're very pretty and loves to listen to you. Thank you, Tiffany Sherry. Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm just missing some of the... Kelly, she's so sweet. Kelly's just, you have no idea. I've got a sister for life. She's just so beautiful. And at the end, I think we were listening to someone on stage, and there was Kelly, Campbell and me. And Kelly and I were standing up and Campbell was sitting down, and Kelly and I were just holding hands behind, we're just like, we did it, and we were rubbing Campbell on the back, and we're just like, oh, I love you guys. It was so good. Let's see. Packed up lower tiers. Yes, Steve-O, you did an amazing job. You and Michael, they're just helping out, and all the crew from the theatre. It was amazing. It was such a fantastic event. Congratulations to all three of you. That's one for the books. Yes, honestly, I'm so proud. And this was our first. It was the inaugural event. Barb Sharman, thank you for being you. JC, being brave, courageous soul. Thank you. You need to come to Canada next. Do I? Are you paying for the plane ticket? Do you know how much plane tickets are from Australia? Very. Oh, don't tell me that, Tiffany. That's scary. Your son, who's 15, has a crush on me. That's cute. Very cute. I could imagine you coming out of the plane with a sage stick going. Oh, that's funny. Let's have a look. I'm just looking back through the old comments. I'll probably have to go soon. I missed some of these comments, honey. Sorry, guys. All right, let's jump down. Come with me to Mount Shasta in October. It's really hard to travel with my little girl. And anyway, I won't talk about that. If I travel, I'll travel, but I won't tell anyone. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to do a few things and organise a few things. But I'll talk about that in the future. When I talk to the other people, we'll tell you what our travel plans are. I have a guest room, JC. Oh, wow. Near Sedona. Awesome. Thanks, Deb. That's amazing. Listen, I do want to go to the US. I love the US. But the last time I was in the US was 2003. It was a long time ago. So you're going to head off to bed, Yvette. Wow, isn't it early? But I hope you have a safe trip home, Jessica. Glad it was a successful gathering. Yes, it was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. All right. Go have a stiff one, girl, for your throat. I love that kind. Maybe just a mocktail. I'll make some honey and lemon I'm being looked after. I'm being really well looked after here. All of my beautiful friends are just amazing. Gigi's gone out with her her daughter, but they're coming back soon. And we're going to have Harms will come soon. I think Mari, Hans, Pavla will come. And I think Kathleen's coming, who's Linda Rose in the chat. I don't know if she's bringing her hubby, but yeah, it's going to be great. We're just, just an impromptu thing because I couldn't make it to things. Steve, if you want to come, you can come. Michael, if you want to come, you can come. But I couldn't make it to the walk. If you're just joining us and you didn't know. Sorry to all the people. Yes, Meg, there is a Melbourne group that you can join. You'll have to go to the Telegram group and look for Quantum Truths Melbourne. Or someone in my chat, in the Telegram chat, will share the link to the Telegram group in Melbourne, Quantum Truths Melbourne group. And also, or even on Facebook, if Magic, if you can share the link to the Telegram Quantum Truths Melbourne group in Facebook, do that, please. And so happy you all are able to get together and it's just beautiful. It is. It's amazing. Sherry Guilford, feel this is the beginning for something spectacular for many communities. Absolutely. Honest to God, me and Kelly were talking last night and we were just like, this is God's work. I'm telling you, we came here to do this because when they were here in the living room and the night before the event and Campbell and Kelly are sitting there and Gigi was doing healing on there and I'm just looking at these people and I'm like, these guys are big. Like, I can't explain to you the light that I saw in Campbell and Kelly and my friend Gigi, of course, but like, just talking about Campbell and Kelly it's huge. It's like fitting a giant into a human body. That's what it was like. It's like fitting a giant into a human body. That's the feeling. That's the feeling with them. There is something about them, and I'm like, they came here to do this. They came here to do this work, and it's to start waking people up. It's not even about waking people up. It's about helping people on their journey to create like a new earth. That's what it felt like. They're just amazing people. Kelly is like one of the most gifted speakers you will ever meet. She's amazing on stage. She's just incredible. Because I was involved in the event, I did, and I can talk. I didn't want to take over. I'm invited. I'm a guest. Yes, I'm part of it, but I'm not taking over this thing. The information that flows out of her mouth and Campbell's mouth. Campbell has this beautiful grounding energy, this centered energy, and it was just a beautiful balance of three people, and we worked so well together. It's just wonderful. And I think, that's our first event. It's going to get bigger and better, and it's worth going to, Do I need a lift from Sydney Airport? You're an Uber driver. Hey, Adrian. Awesome, because it's going to be really late at night. I won't get home till midnight. Awesome. Well, I'll let you know. Hey, Zhao, how you going? Are we there yet, JC? We're always in this now moment, my friend. We're always in this now moment. A few inventors there yesterday and last night. Wow, amazing. Looking forward to the recording. Yes, the recording's going to be great. I did have a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction. I looked, had the red dress going on. My boots were but the high heels and I had to change shoes. It was just too much. See. Kaz, maybe one of the 11 couples. Yeah, we'll see. Horrible, hot and stuffy in Georgia. Ooh, I can't stand humid weather. The trio was brilliant, Steve. Yes, it was amazing. Helping people see themselves as they are. Big lot, yes. Melbourne loves and appreciates you. Thank you. All right, guys, I'll probably have to wrap it up as I got guests here. I hope Kathleen's coming. Kathleen, are you in the chat? Kathleen. And Harms is probably getting ready. I don't even know what time it is. Ooh, Harms is probably coming soon. And maybe we'll do a little video when they come and we could say hello to everybody. I love you all. Love you all so much. Smashing outfit. Yes, I should post some photographs of my little outfit, but yeah, it's all good. Wonderful. Thank you for sending me healing for my throat. Much love to you all. Hey, oh, you're going to come by yourself? All right, Kathleen. You're going to get an Uber? Can't come, JC. Oh, you have the kiddies. Oh, okay. Kendra Strand. Do you even JCK? Who is Kelly and Campbell? Tartaria, Australia. I'm literally in Melbourne right now, which is this is another state. I flew on a plane and I came here to do a live stage event with Kelly Jones and Campbell Purvis. Campbell's from Autodidactic and Kelly Jones is from Tartaria, Australia. And we created this event and I came on and I did this live event all day yesterday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, that's who Kelly and Campbell are. Go back and watch my videos. I did two promotional videos about the event. I did several videos with them on Tartaria and all these other things about watch the water. Please, Kendra, watch my videos. Love you too. You look beautiful. Thank you, Angela. I remember meeting you. Yeah, Cam is a very lively person. Love and gratitude for everything you do. Thank you, lovely. Deborah Clark. What'd you say? Inauthentic. Who's inauthentic? Some salty liquid for your throat. Yes, the sparkly jizz. We need God jizz for my throat. Convinced that the ethers. Now, what was it that Kelly said? That maybe the water's above and the water's below. Maybe that's God. That God is water. And I said that's the sparkly jizz of God. The ethers. The water's above and the water's below, that's God's jizz. Telling you. Have a lot of respect for Kelly. Kelly really works hard for all the research and she does. Yeah, but it's also it's the lateral thinking, it's the autodidactic thinking, the self-taught. It's being able to retain information and to think differently and think expansively with imagination. That's the thing. That's what all three of us do. That's why it works. Okay? We don't block each other. We hear and feel and flow with the information. Yeah, I agree, Nelson. You're saying that flights might give you flu symptoms, but it may be the radiation that is doing it. Yes. I've got a Cia here, so I'll drink that. Campbell's probably not watching this, Kerry-Ann. You're going to have to go and email him. Go to his channel and email him, Kerry-Ann. Don't expect people that are busy to find a random comment in a YouTube chat and contact you. Yeah, critical thinking. I had a vision many years ago about something to do with water. Okay. Right. Deborah Clark, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Right, there we go. Yeah, C is great, isn't it? Have a ball or two, JC. Kaz, are you sexually frustrated? What's going on, man? Oh, listen, no sex for me, okay? We're not doing the sex thing. There's no one here. Not doing sex. Yeah, VPXM, you caught a live stream. I'm about to finish it because I've been on for too long. Right, Echinacea, okay. So happy you got to go. Be loved. Thank you, Deborah. All right, I'm going to end this. Love you all. Thank you, Angela. I hope you all get to come to live events. And I'll see you later. Just wanted to update you. Go back and watch this video so you can catch up on what happened. I guess I might do another video if more come, and everyone will get to say hello. All right, I love you all. I'll see you later. See ya.